Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Hopefully this machine will keep going. If not, it's okay. That's why I had to pause before I press go live because I'm trying out a new product, and so far it's been a little bit challenging, but that's just because I have to switch up how I usually stitch things out because of the type of thread it is. I'm going to show y'all. I will have a video on craftable things about it, but I have my machine going as slow as possible. But hello, happy Sunday. Hope everybody is doing good. Hey Fern, how you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hey Anna Smith. Hey Miss Rosalind McElveen. Hey Miss Valerie Evans. What are y'all up to today? What y'all got going on? Let me know. Hey Beverly and Dr. Johnson and Nomi. Hey Nomi. Hey Patricia and Marilyn and LaShawn and Kristen, T. Thompson, and Lisa. No worries, it's all good. Brandy, I gotta send you an email. Hey Brandy girl, I gotta send you an email. Hopefully today I'll be able to relax. This stitch out is only 25,000 stitches, but it says that it's going to take me like an hour and a half to do it because I have it going so slow, and I've already spent a good like 45 minutes on it. So I'm hoping this is like the longest that it has stitched since I started. Yeah, this is the longest that it's stitched. So I hope it's fine. So I'm using a new thread. Racoma, I don't know if you guys saw like a few weeks ago, they showed this thread that they were using, and they showed it on their channel. Of course, when they were doing it, it stitched out beautifully. So they sent me what set is this? I think it's about to stop. They sent me the classic bundle. I can kind of hear it and tell when it's about to stop, but they sent me the classic bundle, and the classic bundle has like the primary colors: black, white, yellow, red, green, and blue. And then they also have a tropical bundle. It's going to the next letter. They also sent me the tropical bundle. I think I really want that bundle. The deep neon lime green, tropical teal, blue ocean, vibrant orange, sky blue, and hot pink. I think I want that one, but I don't think that one's available yet. It might be available, but when they told me about it, only the classic bundle was available. Well, they did a lot. Yo, it's scaring me because it has stopped like at least a good 6 times. So we'll see. But like I had to loosen up the tension for the top thread, like literally all the way to where the knob is almost coming off. So I guess that's the right thing to do because it's working. Hey Rachel. But this is what the thread looks like. Uh-oh. Here we go. I should have put y'all on the TV so I could see you guys. And see, it's like this. So you kind of get like a faux Chanel, but with the embroidery machine. But y'all know how the metallic thread is? It can be a headache. But I'm going to take it off so you guys can see what that's stitched out like. I like that tropical teal. I like the tropical teal. Hey, Miss Gail, Miss Sandra, Rachel. I was in the bushes because I went to church this morning. Like out of the house church. So I was in the bushes today during the challenge. Dorica is a hot mess. It's very much so summer, giving me island vibes. Hey, Miss Deborah Garrett, how you been? Hey, telling you. No worries, Fern. We understand. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport. Hey, Miss Merlinda. Miss Sharon Davenport, I did go to sleep at a decent time last night. I did. Hi, Mikkel. and Felicia. All right, I think that was everybody. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. But we're not going to be on here for long. Hey, Janie. I have not even compiled a list of books yet. I know tomorrow, yeah. But let me show y'all because I have to thread this. And my bobbin thread is perfectly fine. But I know that it is the top thread. So does anybody use like flossers for like, well, that's how you got to thread it. Okay, that's how you got to thread this. So this is what this looks like. I don't know if you guys can tell. You'll see how that's how this stitches out. So when I digitize this, it just says Miracle because it's almost Memorial Day, 4th of July. I know I just skipped Mother's Day and all that, but I should have just did something very simple, like a heart with something. But this is, I have red, white, and blue that I'm using for this shirt. But y'all see how it kind of sticks up like that? I think once I master like the technique and the process of it, I think it's going to be really, really good. I think it's going to look really good. This is my very first time using it, but you kind of have to thread it with this flosser. And guess what, y'all? That's another thing I wanted to tell y'all. So let me try to thread this again and see how it goes. But I have threaded it quite a few times. But I mean, it does look good. So I just want to try it out some more and see. Where's Connie? Hey, Connie. But honey. I did. Yes. It does. It is a little fluffy. It's raised. So digitizing for this particular thread works a lot differently than when you're digitizing for like, I don't know if y'all could even see the back of that. When you're digitizing for just regular embroidery, like you can't have an underlay, kind of like when you're working with puff, like you can't do the underlay underneath it, and the density is like really, really low. So it's really low, the stitch length. What I really should have did, y'all, I didn't do like a long stitch length. I still kept it at like the minimum that they suggest for it. I should have made it a little bit. What's wrong with my computer? I should have increased the stitch length a little bit more, but you know, I gotta get used to it. So this is a part of my video that I was making. I'm like, let me come on here because it lasted, like this is going longer than I anticipated or even wanted it to. But and like I've reduced the tension so much. I didn't even know that these knobs can come off, y'all. That's how much I've reduced the tension. I had no idea that these knobs could go off. Now it's going through very nicely. I even oiled it because I felt like, I probably needed to. But threading it, I think is the worst part for me. So we'll see. We'll see. They did offer to come out and walk me through it, like the whole process. Maybe they have like better tips for me. But the flosser though, it's like, even to get it through the needle, it's not that easy to get it through. And I'm using a 9014. That's what they suggest, but I may need to go up a little bit more too. Because in the kit that they send with the thread, they send like the flossers, they send like a pack or two of the 9014 needles. I got to show y'all the other thing that I've had for months and months and months, and I've never used it until today, especially since I had to change up so many of the needles, and it works like a charm. I love it so much already. I'm like, girl, you should have been using this thing. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, you get this stuff and you just hold on to it and you don't use it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. All right. So, like, pulling it through the eye of the needle once you floss it. Even the floss is thicker than the eye of the needle. That's also kind of crazy, but it's all good. It's all good. And then when you get so close and personal with the machine, all that oil is under here, and I'm like, you really don't need to oil this machine. You really don't. So let's see if we can get. And I'm just starting it. I'm not even going to fold it backwards because it literally stops like exactly where it is. Let me just move this. Feel that out. We'll see. And if it doesn't finish today, guess what I'm going to do, y'all? We're going to shut the machine off, and then once we're done for the night, because I'm not going to be in here all night, I'll just restart it tomorrow. It might need a little bit of rest, just like me. All right. Let's see what happens. I guess it's going. We'll see. Oh, this is what I meant to show y'all. Y'all, why y'all didn't tell me this was so easy? So I have red, white, and blue on the machine of this, and then they have like this green, black, and yellow. But it's really, really fluffy. The green is the only one that's like tall. The other ones are kind of shorter like this. This looks like the Madeira thread, and this looks like the candle thread. Y'all, hey Andrea. Okay. Oh no, hold on, let me see. You're having a silhouette crisis? What Target? The crosshairs? Is it the crosshairs that you can't get to stop showing? Let me go. Hopefully this will keep going, y'all. It is supposed to be like motion. Yeah, it's just gonna be us for a little bit. It's just I'm not even gonna go back over there. I feel like I need to sit there with it until I figure it out. Yeah. Hey Tarika. Oh, let me see. Let me go back to it. Oh. Y'all, so I made me a shirt, this sweatshirt today. I wonder where that Target comes from. Like what? Did you go into page setup and then look at the grid, like where it says page setup, and then on the other side it says something else? Hold on. I have my computer open. It says grid settings. See if you have anything. If you have the crosshairs selected. I'm looking on my Mac, so I don't know with that. I gotta look at it on the PC. Y'all, needle ease. This makes putting those needles in so much easier. I don't know why I haven't used it. I've had this for a very long time. This has to be like the easiest thing to use to get those needles in that presser foot. Like, took it out, just push this down, put that needle in, clamp it back, turn it. It snaps into place. Like, it literally snaps into place for you. And you just put it in. Like, I don't know why y'all didn't tell me that I should have been using this. I've been purchased this. That just doesn't make any sense why I had it. Okay, hold on. Does it thread? Throw off a lot of fuzz while it stitches. It doesn't look like it. There's no fuzz over anything. That's the weird thing. So you saw it, Rachel? But it's like, but honestly, like if I pull the fuzz, look, like nothing literally came on my hand. Like even when I just did this, of course with the needle, you know, it's probably more prone, but like no. So I don't know. I'll have to see. It's called Tencel thread, but we'll see. We'll see. It's my first time, so, but it did come with like directions for digitizing the needles to use. I pulled it through the same way whenever I change out the thread. I did the same way. That was fine. But it does say generously loosen the upper thread tension knobs to ensure smooth stitching. I think I turned it as much as I can. I think I turned it as much as I can. So, I did no underlay. Girl, we'll see what happens. Hey, TB. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, yesterday, y'all, we had a good time for the block party. And for those of you who may not know what we did, what the block party is or was, the block party was an event where a group of us got together. We had a live here on YouTube and we just made quilt blocks. Okay, so it was a very focused type of live event that we had. Marilyn literally did everything. I don't know. I think I helped with moral support, probably. We'll say that. But something that Marilyn and I did together, and you know, we love doing things like that. You guys see us, we do a lot of lives. I do a lot of lives with other content creators and things like that. So for those of you who are also content creators and think outside of just being content creators as well. Like think about your everyday life. Like if you're working, think of ways, you know, that you can possibly collaborate with other people or ways that you do collaborate with other people. How important do you guys think that is? And if you think it's important, why and what value does that add to you as you, the other person, or like collectively, like if it's like a group, if it's a job or something like that, like what does that add to, you know, that to like the job or even to our crafting community when we collaborate? Is that something that you guys look forward to? Is, you know, do you guys look forward to collaborations? Like, let's say you're not collaborations, maybe you're just, you know, you participate by watching and things like that. Is that something, you know, that you look forward to? Let me know. It's a part of research. And then we'll talk a little bit about like what collaborations look like when we kind of work with other companies. Like, what do you guys think about that type of collaboration? Oh, is Marilyn here? Hey, Marilyn. I'm not going to be on for long. I'm not going to be here for long. Hey, Shay Shay. Another cost is when I click on something. I don't know where. I don't even know what that circle is. It came up in one of the classes that we were in before. But I don't know exactly where that circle comes from. Okay, it's not the crosshairs. I don't know. Randy, and did it just came up? I'm looking on my thing just to see if I can find, if I can trigger it. Marilyn, have you seen that before? I've seen it, but it's never popped up for me before. I'm trying to see. I'm going to go into preferences and see. Let me see what you guys said. Shay Shay. And you're on the Mac too? Girl, then. I'm looking under default. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry guys. Go to edit and then go to preferences. Wait, is edit? Wait, where's preferences again? Or settings? Go to settings. It used to say preferences, but I think they changed it. So then you're going to go into where it says general, and not general, go into defaults. Under default, you want to uncheck center of rotation. If you click out of center of rotation and then click OK, it should be gone away. And don't be like me and repurchase it. Girl, that's a hot mess too. Hey, Miss Zelda Brown. Don't purchase it again. Wait till me, I'm like, oh, I can't find it. And then eventually I find it after I've bought it again. So this thread, it's like thicker because, so you know the how the metallic thread can be a little bit stressful. This is like it's a tinsel thread, kind of like faux Chanel. Y'all know how much I love Chanel. And I turned the machine down all the way to like 400, but it's just not. Let me show y'all. For those of you who just came in, let me show y'all. Now it looks good. I like it, but I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna like it once I figure it out. Once I actually figure it out, I'm gonna love it. I already know that I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it one more threading before I quit for tonight, and then tomorrow when I get off, I'll check it. So you see how it kind of gives you like that Chanel, like a yarn type of Chanel look. That's what this one does. So I just wonder, like, maybe it's me. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe you know what? Maybe I need 2 pieces of cutaway stabilizer. I only put 1 piece of cutaway stabilizer behind it. And when they were live showing it, Rokoma showed it. And when they were live showing the thread, see, I maybe I don't have this good. I see a little bunch here. Maybe I didn't have it like tight enough or so. I don't know. I think maybe I need another piece of, because it uses the 9014. Now when I first hooped it, it was taut, but now I can feel it a little bit loose. But I love it so far. Like, I love how it came out, like how it's coming out. It looks good. Feels good. Brandy, do you want to quote now? I had a great time. So Miss Sharon Davenport said that she loves the interaction. Brandy said that she looks forward to them because she also gets to learn about new crafters that I may not follow. That's why that's why I like them the most, because there's so many of us out here crafting, making things, doing the same thing. There's so much talent, and I feel like everybody can learn from each other. Like, you don't know everything. I don't know everything. The next person doesn't know everything. And then that just gives everybody an opportunity to kind of like, learn from each other and, encourage. I think the encouragement is what I really like too the most, like to encourage, because for the most part, like everybody's super encouraging of others to, try it, or like how a lot of people, when I look at the craft community as a whole and I see that, there's one huge craft community, and then in this one huge craft community, there's other craft communities within. And then when I see like you guys getting together and you have your own little communities within the community, like it's just beautiful. It's beautiful, and I feel like for you guys, I'm not always available. Most of y'all know I ain't never available, but I'm not always available to help. Marilyn helps a lot, I know that, but she's not always available to help as well. And it's kind of not fair because sometimes we get like a lot of people coming at us at one time. You guys have built your own groups within the community, and it's just beautiful to see. Honestly, it's really beautiful to see. So look at Evie. Date night is Friday. What are we doing, Eve? Date night is Friday. Eve said, I always look forward to collaboration. I feel it adds to the fun as long as you have someone you vibe well with. Exactly. That brings up the energy in the live stream and video. I agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. So that's another part of the collaborations, like just making sure, like, you don't want to collaborate with somebody who's completely opposite of you, or don't necessarily have like, we don't all have the same goals, but at the same time, like, you want to make sure that you're with somebody who, cares about the community the way that you care about the community. And, at the end of it, you all are looking towards the same things, the same goals. It doesn't have to be the exact same goals, but overall scope of things. So definitely agree, Evie. And it's date night on Friday. So what are we doing? Hey, Up Designs. What do we got going on? It almost sounds like the thing that comes up when pressing the Alt key. Is that maybe? I don't even know. So Up Design says that hey, Up Designs, I love collaborating with other content creators. I feel like that's one of my favorite things to do. Like, that's one of my all-time favorite things to do is to, like, I started doing like collaborations with other content creators very early on for me, like maybe within like the first so I started my channel July, so by January I was doing my first collaboration with somebody, like outside of like just the businesses, like the companies wanting to collaborate. Within like 6 months of me starting YouTube, 6 or 7 months, I was doing my first collaboration. And that my very first collaboration was with Honestly Speaking. And back then she was Honestly Speaking too, and then she was also Silaholics Anonymous. And so at that time, if you guys can believe it or not, I refused to touch Silhouette Studio. Like, I would not touch Silhouette Studio. I did not want to hear anything about Silhouette Studio. All I cared about was Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop. And at that time, I was heavy into Cricut Design Space, only because I used the Cricut. There were, but I still created mostly inside of Adobe Illustrator. But it was mostly Cricut Design Space and Adobe Illustrator. But Shakia of Silaholics Anonymous, she would have silhouette classes. She would do like a lot of different things in Silhouette Studio. And so that's kind of how I heard a little bit about Silhouette Studio. I didn't go into Silhouette Studio until it was time to do bling, until I wanted to do rhinestones. That's when I dived into Silhouette Studio. And oddly, that's something that she does not do. She does not do any bling at all. Ooh, girl. I got me some grapes because I knew I was a little bit hungry, but my stomach is making some noise. Brandy! Thank you, Brandy. Thank you so much. So we're okay, good. Thank you, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Grab me some. Listen, you already know. Either I'm gonna grab some watermelon or some solar bagels. I don't know why, like every morning I have to have a solar bagel. It's full of fiber. It has like 14 grams of protein, I think, but they're pretty good. Relay on Netflix? I haven't watched it. Let me see. Oh, I watched this movie today, y'all. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna finish this, but I think it's gonna come out really good. I think so. I probably just, oh, y'all know, like I just overdid it at the beginning. Like I should have just did something small, and I digitized that, and yeah, I should just start off with something small. Let me look for Relay. Relay on Netflix. So I watched this movie today, y'all, called Mercy. I think it's a Prime Video. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And like there's like a oh wait, is it sir she's in the movie daytime. Okay. Let me go ahead and screenshot this so I could watch it tonight. I'll probably watch it. I have so in the morning I have to go to the spot. Y'all know the spot, the detention center, because I have to administer some end of the year test to one of my students, and I'm probably gonna try to get there for like 7:30, 8 o'clock, because I want to get there before lunch, and then that way I can head back to the school because I have IEP meetings tomorrow too. So I have like 3 IEP meetings tomorrow starting at 11. So I need to get to the detention center pretty early so that I can be done and then go back to the school. So that's my plan, y'all. That's my plan. So I'll probably watch Relay, check those IEPs, make sure that they're okay. That's really why I'm not going to stress myself out about this. But I think my problem is, y'all, I think I should have used 2 pieces of stabilizer. That's really what I think my problem is. Not the only problem, but I really think I should have used 2 pieces of stabilizer. I only used 1. I think I should have used 2 pieces because it was taut. And then I just feel like maybe the needle, I don't know, maybe it's something. Who knows? Who knows? I just say I love collaborating with others. I enjoy the right now feedback and advice. Yes. Sharing ideas. Yes. That's something. But you've been collaborating with people for a long time. Like I think that for me it started pretty early. I think for like, it's valuable for anybody involved in the collaborations. It's kind of like just, like sometimes with companies, I'm very selective about certain things with different companies that I collab with because it's not really a collaboration if it's one-sided. And I do feel like a lot of the collaborations with the companies, they're one-sided. You could give me all the stuff to give away. You could do, but it's still for the purpose of you getting sales. Like you could, like, I still feel like, yeah, they can do a lot for my viewers. They could do all this, but at the end of the day, I still feel like, it's for the most part, it's for them. But when you're collaborating with other content creators, I do feel like, it's for everybody. Like it benefits everybody, no matter the size, no matter how big or small, because sometimes you feel like, or people feel like, oh, well, you have a lot of people who watch you, so nobody, you don't need it. No, you do. Like everybody needs it, right? So that's kind of how I feel. Just because I have like Uncraftable Things, 90,000 subscribers, 90,000 people are not watching all of those videos that I put up, or 90,000 people are not in the lives, So I feel like you collaborating with others helps to get your brand out there, helps to get their brand out there. That's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel about that. Of course, you're gonna welcome. I saw Fern up here. Fern saying that she thinks she needs to learn how to sew first before she try to quilt. Fern, you can learn to sew by learning how to quilt. Seriously, because you're literally just taking pieces together and putting them together. Like Fern, these 2 pieces, this has to be like the easiest thing. You take it and just sew straight in a line. That's it. Quilting isn't that hard. Like you're really just sewing in lines with quilting. At least that's how I feel about it. I didn't cut out anything else, y'all, because I went to church this morning. Well, it was like Family and Friends Day at one of my coworkers. He's a pastor, and it was him and his wife's anniversary, family and friends. They were doing something for Women's History. They had a speaker and all that stuff. So a few of us from the job, we went, just to support because he invited us. I usually don't go. And I almost would not have gone because it was raining outside. Y'all, I got in the car. It was drizzling. It looks like it was not about to rain. As soon as I hit the end of my block, the rain started pouring down. Y'all, I don't like to drive in the rain at all. If I rarely call out from work, but if it's raining early in the morning, I'm probably going to call out. And then I may be like, oh, guess what? I'm coming on my way after the rain has stopped. Because, Brandy, we're making a jelly roll rug on the 18th. It's going to be fun. Later, Kristen. Kristen, I'm so late. I'm so late. I'm sorry. When you catch the replay, you'll hear my apology. I'm sorry. Oh, Shay. Listen, Shay's going to make a quilter out of me, y'all. She is going to make a quilter out of me. Thank you, Shay. She's going to make a quilter out of me. Oh, Evie, I never know what I want to do. I never know. Like, ever. Ever. I'm so mad. I should have just made something small. But, y'all, I think I'm going to love this thread if I can get it down pat, right? If I could get it good, I'm going to love it, I think. No worries. Y'all gonna win. Oh. Hey, Faith Smiley. I think that, so inside the chat, most of you guys don't probably look at it this way, but I look at, like, even the chat, like, we're all collaborating. Like, y'all collaborating with me in the chat because sometimes y'all know, like, I cannot look at the chat sometimes. It's not like I can't look at the chat, like, because I can look at it. But Marilyn will be like, did you see something? Like, Marilyn, the chat was blurry to me. Like, especially if I'm like working and I look up, like, it's not that I'm like ignoring anything. Now, sometimes I gotta be honest, because Dimps will call me and be like, girl, now you saw that in the chat. You saw I said something in the chat. I'm like, no, I didn't see it. And then sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I saw it, but I kept going. But sometimes if it's just too much for me, I can't look at it. So y'all in the chat, y'all keep the chat going. Like, y'all talk to everybody. You guys answer questions. Answering those questions help me out. You guys offer advice when I'm about to, when I'm in one of those areas where I'm just unsure, or you guys come in and you help me out. You answer my questions. You offer me suggestions, advice, things like that. So, like, it's all like we're all working together. And like I always say, I know that there's probably more people that watch me that know way more than me than people who watch me that don't know much of anything. So, like, I'm not that naive to think that, oh, I'm out here and I'm just telling the world that, I'm the greatest crafter, that I know how to do all that. I don't. Y'all know a lot. And so I value that. And that's why, like, if we do have the opportunity to be able to put things together, and if we can, do the live events and things like that, if we can, to help you guys out because y'all help us out all the time, then I love doing them. I love doing them just for that, so that other people can see what you guys can do, because y'all be out here doing the thing. Y'all be doing, and I know this because I get the honor and privilege sometimes to come and sit in y'all lives and watch and see what you guys are doing. So I love it. Look, Eve found me when I did a collab with Uni. So My first few collaborations were Shaquille was the very first. Honestly speaking, Silaholics Anonymous. After Shaquille was Josie. I collabed with Josie. Like me and Josie did a few collaborations together. Like Josie done been on Crafts and Combos a few times. Josie. And then after Josie, I collabed with Angel B and then with Shanita Nicole Do Dream On. And then who else did where's them? She may know. Like I collabed. Like we did some things. And then I also collabed with like some of the guys in our world. Like I don't know if you guys remember Seek MITs. They would do like a show. Um who else? Big Boy Prince. I've collabed with Big Boy Prince. And at that time we Sin. I've collabed. Like we did like a lot of different things, but I learned so much from everybody. Like I learned so much from all of them. Even like when Seek and them would do the shows and they would invite people on to talk about the crafting community and things like that. I learned by watching them, I learned, just how that type of collaboration would work when it's two people and they have something consistent that they're doing each week, what that looks like, how that should go, making sure that I'm not over talking somebody, making sure that, and just watching how they would do it and how they would interact, because I do feel like they interacted with each other really, really well. And they were organized as far as having the questions that they wanted to ask whoever was on the show with them. So I kind of like picked up things from them. Like learning from other people doesn't necessarily mean that I'm on here teaching you, this is how you crochet a bunny, and you do a single crochet and then you do a magic ring and then you throw it up and you snap your fingers, and that's not the extent of what I'm watching and learning from, right? So I've learned different things. Big Boy Prince, that's how I got into DTF back in 2021. Watching him do all the stuff and watching how he would service his printers, do the maintenance and things like that. So I'm just learning. At that time, I did not have a DTF printer. It was months later that I got DTF. I started with DTF. And I chose to go a whole completely different route than what he was doing with DTF. I converted this other printer, but all the stuff that I learned from watching him, I was still able to use it with that other printer. So, I mean, that's what I think, how I think like we kind of benefit from each other in, in just collaborating and things like that. And I do feel, I feel like it's important. I just want to know how you guys feel, like if you guys feel it's important, or are you guys like, oh, that's just too much. Like, I don't want like, I just prefer to watch this person. I just prefer to watch that person. I don't, we don't have to see all of that. Like, I want to know what you guys like to see. This is really just for me because I like, so far, like YouTube has kind of changed a lot as far as just like how many people are watching YouTube or how many people watch. So at that point for me, it's more so like, okay, I need to do some research. Maybe it's my content. My content may be outdated. My content may not be something that people are interested in watching, and just trying to figure things out like that, because at times you do have to take a step back and you have to analyze. You have to look at those analytics. You have to look at, what you're doing. Is it something or what you're doing or what you're not doing, right? So I know that there's been a spell maybe since like 2024, and I know when things kind of switched up a little bit for me, especially when my gallbladder, everything was acting up, and I just could not do a lot of things during that time. So the consistency is very important. Consistency is very important, and if you're not consistent, then the algorithm knows that you're not being consistent, right? The algorithm knows that. So that's the other thing. Just that type of stuff. It's the other channel. Yes. Marilyn, which solo bagel did you have? The blueberry? Girl, I got blueberry and I have the cinnamon raisin. Listen, Josie. So Josie is uni. For those of you who don't know, Josie is uni. Josie, as far as like collaborating, if Josie sees something, if she sees somebody do something, or if she sees something that she thinks that I need to do, she will call me. And half the time I'm thinking, like, Josie, you know how to do this. Like, you can do it. She'll be like, Patrice, you need to show people how to do this, or you need to do this, or she'll send me a video, she'll send me a screenshot of something, like, you need to do a video about this. Like, Josie has to be one of the most encouraging people. Like, she will push you. I know Marilyn always says that I'm pressure. Josie is pressure too. She is. But Josie has been like very, as far as I'm concerned, she is a trailblazer. Okay. And there's a lot of things that she has done that she did years and years and years ago that's, people are starting to do now, or people start to do like after she had did it. But she really has been a trailblazer in this crafting community. She really has been. So yeah, when Josie, I can't remember when the first video was that Josie was on with me, what we did. We might have did some resin. I think we did a resin project, and I think it was her, Shakia, and I at the same time. Like, we were all on my channel together, and we did maybe a resin video. I think that's what it was. But we've done so many. We made pens. I don't know if that was the first one, but I know we made pens. But yeah. Rondre, are you talking about Mercy? Mercy was so good. It was good. You gotta be talking about Mercy. It was good. Thank you, Evie. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Hey, Donzel. It's a thriller? Okay. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Because so tomorrow morning, I'm not gonna have time when I get to work to go over the IEPs. So I need to go over them and make sure everything is as it should be. So that way when I'm in my meeting, I already have everything set. Like, I'm not going to have time to do it in the morning before. So yeah. Brandy said she found, you found me. And I hate that we didn't get a chance to do the bling, because we were supposed to be blinging with Courtney. Not last week before last, during my spring break. But her son got into the basketball tournament championship or something like that. And so she couldn't do it. But I need to tell her we definitely need to plan that. Again, Courtney is so super sweet, y'all. She's so super duper sweet. So I need to see if she's going to plan it again. Because we were all going to hang out with her and bling a little bit. We didn't have anything major that wait, y'all, let me show y'all my shirt. So y'all remember the true story design of, y'all know I added some scat. First of all, I made the design a little bit bigger than the one that's in my store. This is just one I made for me. But I also did bling applique for the cross. But y'all, look how cute. It came out so good. And I used gold black metal lights for the outer part, and then I used wintergreen for the inside of the cross. Love how this came out. Love it. No, I didn't wear this to church though. I didn't wear this to church, but I should have. I could have, because I was overdressed at church. Y'all should saw Terrell. Like, I was like, you need to, like, why would you come to church like this? Like, he's like, oh, well, I have on New Balances. Y'all, it looked like it was Fun Friday. I don't know. For those of you who are in education, teacher, Fun Friday is like you just dress down. Like, you may have on some jeans and a t-shirt. Well, on Fridays, sometimes I wear t-shirts on Fridays, but usually it's going to be like something blingy if I do a t-shirt, if I don't have to like have a meeting or something. But because of my new job, y'all, I be having meetings. It don't matter on Fridays. So, but when you're in a classroom, especially a special education classroom, and we're going to be comfortable on Fridays. And he came real comfortable. I'm like, you gotta do better with yourself. So face smiley, if you down, so you need to look at, so what file type do you need for your embroidery machine? Like which embroidery machine do you have? Like Brothers usually do PES files. Like it just depends. Husqvarna's do what? HUS or VP3. So you just need to know which, and all the other ones do DTS, DST. DST. So you only need to know which file type your machine can stitch. That's all you need to know. And then you just download that one. Shay Shay is calling me, girl. It's calling me. I need to go down a few $1,000s. It's calling me. It really is. The 9014, Jamie. So they actually sent a kit. So I think they sent 2 packs or 1 pack. 2 packs of 9014. They sent the floss. And they sent the thread. It's a bundle. So maybe it's a bundle. They send all the little colors with the thread. But it's called Tencel thread. From what their live said when they were doing it a few weeks ago, they're the only ones with this thread. That's what they said on their live the other, like maybe 3 weeks ago. And when they used it, they didn't have so many thread breaks. But I don't know, this is my first time using it. Like I threaded it. It's my first time. So we'll see. But so far, I like the look of it. But I do feel like probably I need an extra piece of stabilizer. Because there's no real underlay behind it. But I think I just need, yeah. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm going to put it back on. And then I'll finish it tomorrow. I'm not going to finish it today. It'll be done tomorrow. Let's do it. Which laser do you want to do? You want to do P2? I'm down. We can laser. Totally can laser. Up Designs on March 31st will be my 4-year YouTube anniversary. I've only been doing content seriously for about a year or a year and a half. But that's awesome. Up Designs, and congratulations. Happy anniversary, because March 31st is going to be here really, really soon. So happy anniversary. Listen, doing YouTube is it's not easy. And not that it's not easy because it's just so hard to do. There are reasons why it could be not easy. Like if you want to do it, but maybe you're not really a people person. Maybe you're kind of shy. Maybe you're scared, right? But what I find to be the most difficult part about YouTube is just everything outside of YouTube, right? Like you have a life, you have a job, you have other things going on. Doing a YouTube video, for me, like that could take, some videos can take, an hour for me to do. Some videos may take a little bit longer, and then it's editing those videos, right? So that's where it becomes, not so easy to do. But congratulations, Up Designs. Congratulations. Thank you, Jean. And Miss Gail. Hey, JV. That was so long ago. I wonder what we were doing then. Was that my birthday, maybe? That might have been my birthday. I think it was it me and Josie. It might have been me, Josie, and Shanita. Me, Josie, and Shakia. And then Josie sent Shanita the link when we were live. I think that might have been it. I think that might have been it. You gonna make me go back and watch my old lives. Y'all, my old lives were a hot mess. Not YouTube catching me and doing my thumbnail with me eating this grape. YouTube should be ashamed of themselves. YouTube should be ashamed. Like, YouTube, get your life right. I gotta find that video so I can see it. Cause, honey, Miss Sandra, that's how you found me through Katrina. Katrina. No, Evie, you don't overtalk. Evie, you do not overtalk. Girl. And that's one thing that I've noticed, like, just with the crafting world. Like, a lot of us find crafting to be like a place of refuge, right? Like, I can sit in here all day and I'm fine and just relax and clear my mind. Even though, like, working and doing, part of this has become like work for me. Like, a lot of it has become work for me. But I feel like I have been making sure I find a good balance and keeping, part of it to myself, right? Like, it's kind of like Eve was talking about the other day, like, there's something that you want for yourself, right? So part of it is like, yeah, if a company, like, no, I don't really want to do that. Like, I like to do this. Or even if I like to do it and then the company sees me do it, no, I don't really want to talk about that. I don't want to. Yeah, I got enough diode lasers. Like, I don't want another diode laser. Like, you can do like diode lasers, you can do a lot with them, right? But I mean, a lot of the machines we get, how many cutters can I get, y'all? And y'all know I couldn't resist that Cricut Maker 5, that Cricut Explorer 5, but realistically, I don't need another cutter. And you don't need another cutter either. Not just you, Fern. Y'all, like, if you have a cutter that's cutting just fine, you don't need another cutter, do you? Like, I understand, like, if you see a cutter that's faster and better, like the Juliet, super fast, gets the job done. Yeah, but do you really need? Eve has a Graph Tech. Eve has the cutter of all cutters. She don't even need another cutter ever. She got a Graph Tech. Like, No, so, those are my people. And Alan, honestly, like, as far as embroidery is concerned, I've learned so much from AJ, Angela Jasmina. And this is before I even had an embroidery machine. So when you guys are saying, like, oh, I'm watching, I don't even have that machine, but I'm watching, I was you. Like, that was totally me. Like, before I had this embroidery machine or the Brother SE600, I was watching embroidery. I was watching people do it. I was watching Angela Jasmina. And at that time, she was doing a lot in, like, she was showing software. She had a single needle. She was showing and she got her multi-needle. She was showing all that stuff, right? Alan, that was the reason why I got the Brother SE600, because he had the Brother SE600. He was showing how to do it. He was, that screen was very close to the actual machine so that you could really, really see it. And guess what? Those things that I saw that, let's say, Alan was doing, as far as, like, his camera angles and showing things, that's why I positioned my camera, like, just watching how people would do it. Like, I'm like, you know what? That's how I was able to see exactly how to do that, because that camera was close and you could actually see it. So that's why I say sometimes, we're learning different things, and, it's just not, it's not reasonable to be like, oh, I got to thank every single person for, everything I know or everything I've done. It's hard to do that, but you know, it's good to acknowledge people. And that's, I remember with that embroidery machine, he was close up on his machine. And so luckily to this day, I can call Alan with any questions that I may have or send him a text like Mayday. You know, sometimes he's called me about bling, like how to do this or whatever. And the other day he was like, you need to like sell your bling stuff. Like you playing, like you don't really, but I don't have time to really do that. Like, so by the time I get off of work and get here, I just want to make something cute and like I just want to make me shirts. That's I really just want to make myself shirts. But yeah. Yes. Yes. Hey Pamela Scott. That cinnamon raisin so good, y'all. If you have not had Sola bagels, I think the Sola, so I go between Sola and Royo. Royo is only, I do the everything bagel with Royo. That's good. That's about 70 grams of 70 calories. And then it has about 19 grams of protein in it. And then the Sola has, I think, 14. The cinnamon raisin has 14 grams of protein. That one maybe 110 calories. And then, but it has like a lot of fiber in it. So I'm just telling y'all, if you like bagels, you should do your bagels with Sola and Royo. Just saying. Anyway. And my signature Andrea, not my braids, girl. My braids. I said I'm gonna have to revisit my blonde braids, y'all. But that car magnet, I love that car magnet. I've made a few of them since. I haven't made any like this past year, but anytime one of my cousins graduate, I don't know why my family needs a car magnet, and they keep them. Like they put them up on the refrigerators and everything. They keep the car magnets. So thank you, Andrea. That car magnet. That was a 20. Was that 2020 or 2021? Probably 2021 when my cousin was graduating. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Josie, listen. Josie is the real deal, and she's deep down like a good person, and she's going to like. She looks out for her people. I'm her people. She looks out for her. She looks out for her people. Marilyn and Evie. Listen, if I'm upset about something, if somebody says something to me or does something, Josie is probably always going to be the last person that I ever tell. I'm not even going to tell her. I'm not even going to tell her at all. Like she's good. She's good. Yes. Josie will try any and everything. And she's not afraid to try any and everything. I need her to keep doing more content. Like how she used to do. She used to try everything. Up Design says, I love to see all different content creators and I learn a lot from different ones. I try to support everybody. Yeah. And you know, like I tell people, so if you come to learn something from me or anybody, I want you to learn what you need to learn and go apply it. Now, if you learn it and you go and apply it, then I can expect to see you every single video, every single live, because you're out there being great. Why am I on here? Like, am I on here just because I want you to be watching me when one, I come on at 7:00. That's dinner time. Some of you guys have small children or grandchildren. That's time to, wind down for bed, do different things. Like some people have work to do. Some of you guys are in school. You have classwork to do. Some of you have second jobs, right? Or some of you, your shift starts at night, right? So when you're watching and you're learning something that's awesome, right? I want you to go and apply it. And if that means that you got to go and apply it and you got to go do what you got to do while I'm live or when I post a video and you didn't see my video, that's perfect. Like, It's unrealistic. Like, you have to be able to take what you're learning and apply it. If you're just watching me all day and you're not, or whenever I'm on and you're not really doing the things, then I'm just your entertainment. And you're not necessarily trying to learn nothing, or you're not trying to do anything. So when y'all be like, girl, I'm in the bushes, I understand, because guess what? I be in the bushes too. Like, I be in the bushes, I'll have it on the TV. Sometimes Marilyn will call me because she knows, like, if I'm recording, I'll have it playing, but I'll have the sound down, and she'll be like, and Dimps is good for that. Dimps and Marilyn, they will text me. Somebody asks you something in the chat, because they usually know where I'm at, because they be stalking me. Marilyn, Dimps, like, ugh. But they'll be like, somebody asks you something in the chat, or Marilyn be like, don't worry about it, I already responded, I already answered. Because if I'm doing something and then I'll turn it down, but it's still playing. So I totally get it. I understand. I do. I do. So please, 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 please. Hey, Coretto. Miss Merlinda said her first live was with Uni. Mm-hmm. Marilyn's first live was with Uni too. Mm-hmm. Marilyn's first live was with Uni. Listen, I'm telling you guys, Josie used to go live. No, she done privated some of those lives, because honey, we used to be live. I used to wake up and get ready for work, and Josie would still be on live in the mornings. Okay, Josie would shut down YouTube, like literally shut YouTube down. But Josie used to be live all the time doing the different crafts. Josie would be doing Cricut. She would be doing sublimation. She got into laser. She would just be doing so many different things, and she would be thinking outside of the box. Josie, before like a lot of us started, like Josie was doing it. Like the first people that I remember really seeing doing it, Charmaine Galloway, and Josie used to be on YouTube all the time. So she was doing a thing. She really was. She had gone viral for a few of her projects that she made, because she really does think outside of the box, and she's not just doing your typical stuff. I think that's what frustrates her the most, is because she's always thinking outside. Like, she doesn't want to do what everybody else is doing. She want to do something and add her own thing to it and just wow you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. In your resin era, I just threw out a whole bunch of resin that I let go bad, y'all. I had to go because it got bad. Y'all know some resin, like, it'll turn brown. And I need to get some more because I have some coasters to make. I started making some. Let me see if I find them. I think they're, yep. But I need to. I did a video showing these before, but I have like some resin coasters. Teacher appreciation is coming up, y'all. So I gotta make me some for my teachers. At least just like the teachers in my department. That's who I'm making for. But I gotta get some more resin because I let my resin go bad. Girl, you need to get yourself together. Letting your resin go bad like that. I'm so far behind in the chat, like always. Listen, I used to have my clothes ready for Friday on Monday. I used to have it ready on Monday, girl. Andrea, yes, Mercy. Yes. It was so good. Mercy, I'm telling y'all, try Mercy on Prime, y'all. It was good. It's a movie. It's a new movie, and it's good. Okay, got the pull-in. So with the pull-in faith, you're going to need the DST. So you need DST files. So and then make sure the size is for your hoop. Okay, so if the size, like just check the size of the file, like the design, and then you'll know if it's, you can fit it in the hoop. which the EOC 06 has a pretty wide hoop. So just look for the DST file. DST file. That's what you'll use for your pooling. Hey, Marta. Fern, are you saying we create for me and Evie to do? Hey, Jess. Let me know. Hey, Janet. When y'all were trying to get Katrina Graceful Creation to bling, Eve went to her house. Yes, Janet, she did. Katrina was talking about that not too long ago when I talked to her. She was like, because she was like, she needs to bling more. So she wants us to do like a bling live, right? So she was just saying, like, Eve, she was like, the last time I did bling, you know, that we did something, Eve had to come to my house to rescue me. That was good times. Good times. Maryland, they were a hot mess. Hey, Miss Evelyn Warner. Maryland, they were a hot mess. They were. They really were. I was a little more scary back then. Like now I'm not that scary. I'm not honestly like I don't get nervous anymore. I don't get nervous in the beginning. I was super duper nervous. Like now, I don't get nervous. Like even when I'm coming on to do something like super brand new or something that I've only done a little bit, I don't get nervous anymore. At first, like I used to have to have a pen in my hand or something in my hand to fidget with when I was live. But honestly, I think that's just a testament to y'all for like making me feel super comfortable. I don't like I hate to say it like this, but I don't even care if I mess up. Like I could care I could care less if I mess up. Like I think in the beginning I would have every single thing. Like I would be, oh, so here's a UV light, you know, this is gonna cure the resin. And then I would just like show this is a pen, you know, you're going to write with it. Like I would be doing stuff like that, but now I don't even care. Like I'm so unbothered by it. I don't know if y'all could tell. Even yesterday, I was just like, oh, let's see, we're 35 minutes, girl. If you're gonna do it, you're not gonna do it, and if you don't do it, guess what? That's fine. Because at the end of the day, we show up. We show up. We show up despite anything that happens, despite life, despite whatever may be going on around us or internally. We show up. And not just me, y'all. So y'all take out your time and you show up. So you need to see, like, okay, if Patrice messed up, guess what? That's fine. Because guess what? Y'all mess up too. Like, how am I up here? Like, oh my goodness, I can't take this. I messed up, and it happens. It's life, and it's okay. It's okay. And guess what? The next slide, maybe it'll be better, right? The next project, maybe it'll be better. Maybe it won't. Who knows, right? But that's still real life too. So it's fine. But that is really because of you guys. That's really y'all have no idea how encouraging and inspiring you guys are. You have no idea. Oh my goodness, girl. That teal, Janie, the teal, that's what got me. That's absolutely 100% what got me. Yes. Miss Evelyn Warner, Alan is AW Productions. AW Productions, he does a lot of things now. In the beginning, I don't even know. He was doing like a lot of embroidery. He still does a lot of embroidery. He did a lot of cutting. He also had a lot of videos with cameos, like with the silhouette design software, Cameo. So that was his thing when he first started. Now he does a lot of embroidery. He does DTF. He does DTG, I think. He does all the white tone. He does a lot of things now. So, but it's A-Dub Productions. Thank you, Eve. I didn't even see you answer. Yes. Listen, all the cutters, and I took cutters to the school. I've given cutters away, and I just keep adding more cutters. Hey, Miss Linda Tolbert. Miss Gail said she was watching Angela Jasmina before she started embroidery to learn how to run a business. Yes. AJ's good. Thank you, Jamie. Can't get the other ones locally. No, because you gotta, especially not Royal. And then so I've been getting my solar from Publix because y'all know I don't really go into Walmart. But I'm gonna start getting me some solar from Walmart. Cause solar, it's like $4. It's like $9 for 4 bagels with solar. They're good. They're good. They are good. And the nutritional values is why I really like to get them. Thank you, Mayor Bear. Solar brand at Walmart. Oh, Nye! Hey, girl! Oh, thank you, Nye. It's so good to see you. Yo, listen, Nye's one of the OGs of like crocheting, all that. Yo, back in the day, I used to be out here in these YouTube streets. It's good to see you, Nye. Nye has a channel. She did crochet, or she does crochet. But we used to all like hang out. We used to all hang out. Like we used to be up late. Mary. We used to be up late all the time. Liz. Yeah, we used to be out here in these streets, y'all. We did. Recently made cinnamon raisin. I need to make me some bread. Yeah, Royal. I got Royal from Amazon. So Royal, I think they have it at Whole Foods probably. Because I usually do Royal from Amazon. You got to keep it in the freezer. Well, you don't have to keep it. You can have it in the refrigerator type of thing. But I usually do when I'm ordering my breakfast foods. Whole Foods brings it. Well, Amazon brings it, but I think it's at Whole Foods. Yes, I gotta be very careful. I gotta be very, 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 very careful. Very. But she's doing good. She's doing good. She told me one time, she said, I'm gonna let you handle that. And I'll see how it goes. I'm gonna let you handle. So she's been doing good. I like it. I found you, Eve, and Marilyn 2020. Wow. Up Designs. That's a long time. And I know that there's quite a few of you guys who have been with me since 2020. That's when I first started. My very first video was a Dollar Tree chopping mat. And it was something I was doing for one of my friends, her kids. And it was a trace, like a Dollar Tree, etching into a Dollar Tree cutting mat with a Cricut. That was my very, 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 very first video that I did. And it really was just to show her. Thank you, Up Designs. Jane, somebody else told me that. They're like, yeah, no, my whole family knows you. Like, really? Y'all? I just have to be on my best behavior. Like, I always tell people, like, I have to be on my best behavior because, one, my kid, like, being a school teacher, like, anybody can find me, first of all. And then I have a daughter. Y'all, Taylor got an ear infection. Like, how the heck did I don't want to say this, but she's never had an ear infection before. How did she get an ear infection and she's far away? Like, she called me today and she was like, she thinks because she was in the pool, her ear's been bothering her for a few days. And I'm like, and you're just now telling me on a Sunday? Like, I didn't drive up there, but I was close. She drove herself to the doctor, got some drops for her ear, but she's never had an ear infection before. So I was like, girl, I give you to yourself and this is what you do? You get ear infections now? Like, what's wrong with you? But nonetheless, I have a daughter. I have young cousins and family. And I just don't want them to see me in a way that I won't want to see them. Like, I know they be acting up. I know they have their lives, but and then my students, mm-mm, mm-mm. So I'm always thinking along those lines, just in case. You never know. Hey, Barb. Miss Evelyn Warner. Yeah, she is. Yes. Jacket room and always thank you for catching the replays. Thank you. That is appreciated. We all appreciate that. And we appreciate if you can't too. It's fine. I just don't want anybody to ever feel like pressured. I get sometimes people send me emails, sorry, I haven't been able to watch, or I haven't been in the lives, I've been missing or whatever. Listen, you don't have to be sorry about anything. But I do like when y'all tell me where you've been. Like, I do like when you come and tell me, Patrice, life is lifing, but I'm here, I catch you sometimes, I'm in the bushes sometimes, I'm this or that. Not that that's the part that you have to be in the bushes, but I do like when you guys do let me know, because I look for you guys. Like, I try not to like run down the list of, oh, have y'all seen Karen N? Have y'all seen Karen D? Have y'all seen this? I try not to do that because I don't want anybody to feel like, well, guys, when I'm missing, I hear her ask about me. Of course you didn't hear me ask about you. But I never want anybody to feel like that. So a lot of times I'll just be like, Marilyn, you saw such and such, or have you heard from this person? Marilyn will ask me, hey, usually though, in all honesty, Marilyn generally knows everything that's going on. Not in like a weird way, like, but if I say, hey, have you seen such and such? Marilyn be like, oh, she was in the live. She was in this person's live. Or I think I saw her not too long ago. Or if not, Marilyn will say, I'll reach out. Dims too. They reach out. I think about you. I do. But I just, by the time I'm done asking and before I could get to my computer to go into my email to do, y'all know how I am about my email. Y'all know. But just know that I be thinking about y'all and I be looking for you. I do. Ask Eve, where's such and such? And sometimes Eve will know. But that Marilyn, she's going to find out for me. She will. Every time I don't know. Yes. But now we love you. And whenever you come on, I'm going to be there. Whenever. Okay, now I want to refresh sewing. It's been years since I've sewn anything. Pamela, well, you're in the right place. Well, not here. Not me. But so many people are sewing. Unbiased LLC, she's been sewing. Robin's Creations, she does like a lot of embroidery type of projects. Shay Sew, she does a lot of the quilting. She does a lot of quilting projects. Stacy, Lady Bluebeard Designs, does a lot of sewing. There's so many people who like you're in the right place. And I just named a few. They will direct you because they have a whole list of people that they follow that actually sew. I'm not really heavy into sewing. Y'all know I'll wake up one day and want to sew a hoodie, right? Do I really know how to sew a hoodie? No. Can I follow directions? A little, you know, but I don't really know what I'm doing sewing a hoodie and stuff like that. Now, I did see a bag, y'all. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me see if y'all want to do that, honey. Cause let me see if I can pull it back. Let me see if I can find it and see if y'all want to do it. It was a video. Let me see. Ciao. Oh yes. All right, this lady DIY Olga, honey. DIY Olga sold this bag a month ago, and she has 5.3 million views on it. Tell me if y'all want to sew this together. She took an old pair of jeans and she turned it into this. Hold on, y'all. Her name is DIY Olga, and honey, it has lining in it. It is so cute. Tell me if y'all want to do this. This is kind of similar to. Okay, let me see if y'all see it. So she took an old pair of jeans, cut it up. That thing has pockets on the side. Look at that. Yo, look. A lining. She probably gonna top stitch that. Or maybe try to do a pocket on the inside. Rachel, where you at, girl? Look at that. Eve. That looks like a bag similar to a bag that we've done, but she broke a pair of jeans down, y'all. Look. She put her own label. That looks like something Rachel would do. Y'all. I'm ready to make a bag. Look at that. She has 5.3 million views on this. I don't want to get 5.3. That says back from old jeans in 30 minutes. That's not going to take me 30 minutes to do it. I'm not even going to say that. But the name is DIY Olga. And I'm so late. I'm so behind. I'm so behind. I'm so behind. Miss Gail, you've been doing good. Girl, you've been doing good on these lives. You've been doing good on your lives, girl. Like, really good. See? Let's see. Yeah, no, y'all make it so much easier to come on. Like, I don't feel like stressed out. I don't feel, yeah, I'm like, okay. It's because you guys are my people. Like, I'm good. Y'all, I think for the most part, you guys understand. You understand me a little bit. And I feel understood. I feel loved. So it's just like, if you mess up, girl, it's fine. It's going to be fine. Everybody's lost the machine and are looking at each other. Oh no, Shavana. Marilyn, you doing some pooling videos? I would say I'll do some pooling videos, but I took my pooling to the school. So yeah, and I haven't been able to. Y'all know how at my other school, like we would stay, like we would actually be able to do like a lot of things after school. The problem is that school ends at 4:30, and with school ending so late, I be having to come home. Like I can't say like 4:30 would be usually around the time that I would leave before when we got out at 2:30. But with school ending at 4:30, and then that's right in traffic, and I'm not close by my house. Like, yeah, I be trying to leave, especially when I have lives on Tuesdays and Fridays. Like I can't do it. No, Josie used to have the all-nighters. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, did y'all see that Dim saw Josie yesterday? They went and had dinner. They went and had dinner yesterday. That was Dim's first time meeting Josie. That was her very first time meeting Josie. She was like, I can't believe I've met everybody except Uni. And then she was in Josie's neck of the woods, and she got a chance to hang out with her and see her. And Josie put up that video talking about Dimps is short and she's tall. And I'm like, Josie want to be 6'4" so bad. She a hot mess. She's a hot mess. Hey, Kevin. Marilyn, you gonna do a pull-in? I would say I need to bring my pull-in home, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Fern. But I told her, like, girl, you gotta take care of you like I take care of you. Like, I need you to get yourself together. Like, and then you need to tell me if something's hurting. Like, she's just a hot mess. Like a hot mess. I did. And to call Todd, because they just gonna make sure you call Todd and let Todd know that she sent you. Okay. Oh, Marilyn, you so sweet. So she put some eardrops, and then she said that they told her, like, they gave her a prescription, and she's like, well, I'm just gonna go. First of all, I don't even know whose child she is. So she's like, I'm just gonna go home and I'm gonna read this paperwork, and then I'll see if I'm going to get the prescription. I said, no, you're not. I said, what you're going to go and do is you're going to leave from here, leave from the doctor, head to the pharmacy, drop that prescription off, and then you're gonna go back and you're gonna pick it up. You can read that paperwork after you get the prescription. Like, girl, like, I don't even know who raised her, to be honest. Like, I don't even know. We're literally night and day. Like, she was like, okay, mommy, like, and call me when you get there. Matter of fact, FaceTime me. Now I know it's church, but that was a call I had in church. Like, the music was loud. My baby was calling me, and it's rare that I'm not gonna pick up the phone. Like, if she calls me and I don't pick up the phone, I don't have the phone anywhere near me. The phone doesn't. It's almost like I kind of know when she's gonna call, because I never have my phone on, like, the ringer on. It's always on silent. Like, I don't know what. Like, I always have my phone on silent, and I just know, like, I'll pick up the phone, her name will be popping up where she's calling me. It's yeah, no. She better get her little life together and get herself situated. Oh, Shavana, all the replays are there. Just catch it. The block party was so good. Like, everything was good. I messed up at first. We got over it. It was fine. Let me show you my blocks. Of course, I made blocks to match my pillow, right? But I gotta fix, like, I could do something with this still, but I've been working on fixing. It says love. It says love. I've been working on it, but I didn't really have much time today to really dedicate to working on it. This is my test. So I want to show you how I did improve on it. So this was my test one. And y'all see the test one. It's smaller because I was just trying to measure out some things. Like, I didn't get all that right. But look at look at this one. I got it right. After I did my little test cut and stuff, I actually got it right. So it's just, Shavana, check it out. Check out everybody. Everybody's blocks was really good. It was very easy to follow. Like, the instructions, very easy to follow along. So, hey, Miss Rosetta Cobb. Hey, Miss Rosetta Cobb. Yes. 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 Okay, I have a couple of them. Awesome, Pamela. Sorry, Miss Jazzy G. Sorry. Oh, Eve, when we gonna do it? When are we gonna make it? I already got a pair of jeans that I could just snatch out. Like, I wish I would have kept. Like, I got rid of some jeans. I wish I would have kept them because that she literally like cut the pair of jeans up, and she just used the jeans to do it. Super cute. Brandy, you ready too? Oh, listen, let's do it. Who's down for this jean bag? It looks, and now isn't it adorable? Now, we can even stitch something on our name if you want to. But now that little tag that is like a small leather tag that she put on there, kind of like that was really, really, really nice. Kristen, girl, you know I just be saying that. You know, and I didn't even go back over there to put my Kristen. This is all I got done. I didn't even go back over there. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. This is the design. Just says America, and then I was gonna do a bling scatter around it with the Murica mix because I still got my Murica mix. But this is all that it looks. Don't drop. This is all that it looks like. So it has like the stripes and the ICA. Girl. But I feel like I don't want to, like, I need to finish it, but I feel like I definitely needed 2 pieces of cutaway stabilizer. I think that's what's good. Or I could have used something else. Like it's not, because it's like that part where the stitching was, it's not as taut as the other part is. So that's what I feel like, but it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna get through it, and then I'll know for next time. Maybe I won't know for next time, but I'll have an idea for the next time. I'll have a little idea. I mean, it's my first time using the thread, so I got to be patient. Hey, Marlise. Fern, I don't think so. I think, let me put that video up so you guys can see it in case you guys want to go and see how she did it. And then you can, you'll have an idea. But I don't think so. I don't think it's going to take you forever. Let me see if I can find that video so I can show y'all. Oh, Dims, the Tank and Tyrese versus is back on. I need to mark this so I could watch it. Oh, what channel is this? Oh, Switch. Dims has sent me the other night when I went to sleep early. She what was that name again? DIY Olga. She sent me, I forgot. I never go on YouTube on this computer, so it has me logged in as Patrice at Craftable. Oh, DIY. Oh, yo, okay, let me put this one up too. Wait till y'all see this bag. I don't have this type of skill set, but it looks good. All right, let me put this up for y'all. Okay, I put that one. Yes. Equalities. For that trip, that's when that's when Eve. So that graphics pro, a lot of people came to that one. I think Katrina came to that graphics pro. Was Alan there too? Alan might have been there. Stan was there too. Because I think they were speaking. Eve was speaking at that graphics pro. Was that the one that you were speaking at, Eve, that year? It was a lot going on that year, but we had a good time. And Eve had this spot. It was a very nice spot, and she like hosted an event. She had really good sweet tea there. We had a good time. There was a lot of people that came too. There was a lot of people that came. All right, that's the one. So okay, so y'all see the bag in the thumbnail for DIY Olga? Ooh, ooh. Okay, so she shows quite a few of them. Like, let me get this one so y'all can see it. I'm just putting jean bags. This is one that looks like that she did, but the other one she had more instruction on the other video. So y'all tell me if we're gonna be making some jean. We're gonna sew a jean bag. That's Rachel has sewn jean bags. Yeah, this is the one. I gotta see what else she does. DIY Olga. It like popped up on my homepage, and I was like, "Oh, I want to do this." All right, y'all. Hey, Katrina. Yes, y'all. Taylor got to get her little self together. Thanks, Miss Evelyn Warren. Listen, y'all. She's never had an ear infection before. The only time that I ever had to take her to the hospital. Now, y'all know that she was a preemie. I had Taylor at 27 weeks. Okay, so she was a preemie. She was in the hospital for about 2 months when she was first born. She wasn't the problem. Her mama was the problem. Okay, her mama was the problem. That's how she ended up coming out so early. But she was just a tiny little thing, right? She was a tiny little thing. Only issue Taylor had is that her eyes had not fully developed. Like they had did their, she had to do the lung shots. Like I did all that stuff like before she came, and then she popped out. She was in the hospital for a few months, only because she was super itsy bitsy. The only time that I ever had to take Taylor to the hospital, outside of her eyes, like that was the only thing. And when she was very small, when she was born and they released her from the hospital, then she had like a lot of different things, therapies and things like that that she had to do for a while. Taylor didn't start walking until she was almost 2 years old. Like, but after that, sis has been a hot mess. When she was 3 years old, 3.5, almost 4, she was still super tiny. We had tile on the floor in the house. I At that time I had to get IVIG injections for my myasthenia. So a nurse would come, I'll basically pretty much just be in the bed that whole, for like a week. And then I would get my IVIG treatments. She had on socks. And I kept telling her, take those socks off, wear your bedroom shoes. Take the socks off. She didn't like the feel of anything on. She had to wear the socks. Y'all, she was running through the house. I heard a loud thud. And I'm like, what is that? So by this time, I'm like jumping up out of the bed. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't hear anything. By the time I got to her, her dad had gotten to her. I just see her like, well, I'm like, oh no. That was the only time she's been in the hospital. She had a concussion. Like she was just, I had never seen, just at that point, it was no more falling, no more. Yeah, it was. So that was the only other time. Outside of that, Taylor has not been sick. And so I always tell her, like, when something is wrong with you, you have to take it serious. And so I always tell her when I was 23 years old, that's when I got really, really sick with myasthenia. And I didn't even know what a myasthenia gravis was. I said, and I had never been sick all this time. So I'm always telling her when something's wrong with you, you need to pay attention. If you feel a little bit different, you need to pay attention. You need to let me know. So I be feeling like sometimes she thinks that I'm a little bit paranoid. I probably am a little bit, but I'm like, girl, you know your mama. Like, you can't just be overlooking things. So now I need to know, like, okay, this ear infection, we need to monitor these types of situations. Because she's never had an ear infection before, y'all. She's never had an ear infection. Of course, she called me. She's like, oh, Mom, my ear's been hurting for a few days, but I think I need to go to the doctor now for a few days. mm, 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 mm. So Brandy, that's what Marilyn and we like. It's just the timing. We don't, we don't need to be on for too long or too little. Give everybody enough time. And the one thing that I can say about everybody who participated, everybody was prepared. And what Marilyn and I want, and it's because Marilyn and I have several meetings because, we have to have meetings. What we want, like, we want everybody to be prepared, but we also want to know that, okay, these are people who they're trying to get their brand out there. They're trying to get their crafting channel out there. We do expect you to have some type of live experience because that also plays a part in whether or not it goes smoothly or not. So if you've never done a live, if you don't know how to navigate the live, if you can't really adjust when things don't go right, because we all know things, it's not going to always go right, right? We just don't want you to cause like the next person to not go on time. We respect their time, we respect your time. And so that's kind of like where we are with that. So with that being said, everybody was prepared. Everybody got their projects done. Some people had time to spare. I didn't. I was done like at that very last, like maybe I think I had like 30 seconds to spare, but I was already prepared. Like if I didn't get that done, that was good. Like I'm going to move on to, I'm going to end the live so we can all go over to Maryland's. And Maryland didn't even start on time. She's talking about, is Patrice still live? Girl, no, I was done. I meant to tell you that last night when we did our little small mini recap. I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna go into your time. Like, why would you even think that? Why would you even say that? Like, I was done. I was out of there. But that's part of, that's just part of the whole process. So we want people who, one, you have an interest in going live, you go live. We don't want not that we don't want, we want you to have some type of experience before you get in that situation, because it can be a very stressful situation to know, okay, I only have 30 minutes to do this. I got to do da, 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 da. It can be very stressful in doing it. So that's why before the live, I had everything prepared. I had my quilt blocks already laid out. I had some idea. I did a test. I only did this one test, though, of the V, because that's the one that worried me the most. But, honey, the E gave me the problem. Because I cut something too short. And because of that, I had to shorten it up a bit. But I can always add like another little strip there. But yeah, everybody, it kept going. It kept flowing. And that's really a testament to everybody who participated. That has nothing to do with us. Like, we had the time limit, but that really had nothing to do with us. It had everything to do with everybody being prepared, everybody respecting everybody else's time. And that's really what that was about. So it was good. Want to make a pillow out of your mother's moo-moo? Oh, Fern, you should. Marilyn Marilyn, oh, we did a pillow, but that was like a quilt pillow. Fern, you totally can. Do you have like only like the moo-moo, or do you have like other pieces of clothing from your mom that you can maybe put together? A little sashing, honey. Yes. See, Rondrea, this is what scares me. Because Taylor does not want to bother me about much of anything. That's why it took her days to tell me that her ear was hurting her, like that she had an ear infection. And I think she self-diagnosed herself before she actually got to the doctor. And that's why she says so much. She got to read some paperwork. Girl, what paperwork you got to read? What paperwork do you really need to read? Like, Hey, Kim Lee. Welcome in. June date night for jean bag. We need a jean bag. I think I want to make a lot of those, like in different shades, like a stonewash bag, a dark blue jean bag. I could do a few. I wear a lot of jeans. Maybe we could even put some bling on it. But go to the thrift store and buy the largest pair of jeans you can. Yes. You can make multiple bags with it, probably, because she kind of like cut the leg. You guys will see, if you guys look at the videos, you'll see how she like cut the leg, she split the leg, and then she like, that was just one pair of jeans. So then with that pocket, yeah, it was cute, 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 cute. All right, y'all. It's been fun. I'm not even gonna do this. So, but we did talk a little bit about this tinsel thread. That's what the thread looks like. And I haven't been able to stitch straight through. I did finish the M, but it's been, but I think that it could be a stabilizer. I lessened that tension all the way. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So we need to do a June, the jean bag in June. Sounds good. Now, Brandy, because the verses had me in a chokehold at Bling Fest. I didn't watch it. I was sleeping, and then Dim sent me the link while I was sleeping. And then when I got up the next day, it was private, but now it looks like it's not private anymore. So I wonder why they made it private like that. Like, honey, people want to see it. Like, like, Oh, thanks, Smiley. How did it go? You tried one of her bags before? How did it go? Miss Merlinda said yes for the jean bag. Friend said my daughter and son was a preemie. I was a preemie too, and I ended up having a preemie, like a mega preemie. Like she was, whew. Yo, I went to the hospital. I was at the hospital. I had a C-section with Taylor too. So I had a C-section, myasthenia gravis. Well, of course, I had the myasthenia gravis. That was a whole thing. And then preeclampsia. Like I had a whole lot of stuff going on with me. It's like a concert for like old recording artists versus it's like a old like for no, I don't want to say old recording artists, but like recording artists that they're older, and then they just go back and forth singing some of their popular songs. That's it. But I would go to the hospital with her. Like I would wake people up in the middle of the night because I couldn't drive, I couldn't do anything. And I'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning, somebody take me to like come pick me up and take me to the hospital. And I would stay to the hospital with Taylor for all day. Her dad would pick me up and then we would go. I would call my mom. One of my mom's good friends would be on speed dial too to come pick me up and take me. And I'd be all over the place. I would be like, yeah. Because we couldn't even take her out of the NICU for until like 3 weeks. And then when she got out of the NICU, then you get to do skin to skin. Yeah. Those were some interesting days. Very, very, very interesting. Pamela had her daughter at 27 weeks. She weighed 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Taylor was 1 pound, 11 ounces. But she was her. So people hate when I say this, but Taylor looked like an alien. Like her skin was translucent. You can see now she's chocolate, but then her skin was translucent. You can see all the veins, all like everything under her skin. You could see all of that under her skin. She like a little alien. She did. But she had some really, really good nurses. She had really, really, really good nurses. She was a little thing. And everybody was scared. Like when she came home, everybody was scared to hold her. But I had become so comfortable, and that's really why like I made sure that I went to the hospital. I was there all the time. There were a set of triplets there too that I wanted to take home with me because the mom, like their parents, they didn't show back up for them. And so, but I just couldn't. But I like now at this age and mindset, I'm pretty sure I would have been relentless. I would not have left them there. I always wonder what happened to them. Now they're older, like Taylor, but they didn't. So they were like her like because her incubator was out, and so theirs was like on the other wall. They didn't stay for long, but they stayed for like a few weeks. So I would read to them too. Like I would read to her, and then her actual roommate, like the person who was right, the little baby that was right next to her, like I still talk to her mom and stuff. She was born like 2 weeks before Taylor. So I still talk to her mom. Yeah. It looked, Janie, it looked pretty easy. It looked like the way that she did it looked pretty easy. She popped up on my For You page or my homepage, and I was like, oh, let me see, because the bag looked cute. And so it looked pretty easy. Oh, Nye, have a good week, Nye. Have a good week, girl. It's always good to see you. And whatever you decide to do, I will be there. Yeah. Oh. Miss Evelyn Warner, how many kids you have, Miss Evelyn Warner? It's fine, Marilyn. You know those things happen. Like it has to be a lot. Look, the sewing machine. Like I don't even know what was happening. It was a threading issue. Stacy did because Stacy said it was the same thing, and she thinks that hers was a threading, and mine was because remember when I rethreaded it was fine. So it's definitely like a threading issue. So it's all good, Mare Bear. It's all good. It's probably yeah. Bling and Jean bag. All right, yeah, we got to get ready for Evie. Evie will be on in 14 minutes. Yes, we're gonna make that. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're okay. So Faith Smiley made one of her bags, one of DIY Olga's bags, and she said she made a few mistakes, but she likes it. Okay, so we probably could get to it. What did Fern say? 28. Wow, so sorry, Fern. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Fern. To do the Jean bag, we'll do it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh no, you gotta Janie, you gotta be with them in person. They get on my last nerve. And they both know it. In person together, like it's like I'm just gonna go sit over here because they've been better as of late, but they've known each other for a very, 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 very long time. A very long time. Outside of like YouTube and stuff. All right, guys. I love you guys. Guess what? Evie's gonna be on in about 10 minutes. So go grab your dinner if you haven't. Go grab a snack, something like that. I do appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. When I get this done, some of y'all probably think that I'm gonna stay up and finish this, but I'm not. I'll finish it tomorrow. As long as I don't, yeah, I'm not gonna upload anything else, and I'll just put it back on tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's always wonderful getting prepped for the week with y'all. It is always wonderful. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna compile the list of possible books. Like I've read maybe like 3 books this past week. So we'll compile a list to see what's the next book. I'm thinking that we may go away from, we're not gonna do a Frida McFadden book. We'll do something else. So we'll see. And if you guys, I know I always do mystery thrillers and things like that, but if you guys have any suggestions for any other type of genre, let me know. It's fine. It doesn't have to be. I like biographies. I like different types of books. So let me know. All right. Until next time, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Miss Sharon Davenport. I'm gonna try to get some rest tonight because I gotta get up early anyway, and I gotta go work on those IEPs. And it's already so I'll work on those IEPs while Evie's live. So that'll at least give me some company. I'll watch Relay maybe tonight or maybe tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Until next time, y'all. Later.